Hello everyone, welcome to SheetMetric. In today's video, we will learn about count family of functions in Google Sheets. These function helps us in data exploration and data analysis in our day-to-day work. We will see the syntax uses and example of 7 count related functions which are count, counta, count blank, countif, countifs, count unique and count unique ifs. COUNTIFs is the big brother of all these functions and is capable of performing the duty of many of these functions single-handedly, but not for all the functions though. So the first function is count, and what does it do? It counts the number of numeric values in a data set, and to write these functions you can type equal to count, or you can go to insert and then go to the functions, and then at all you can select the function which you want to write, or if you know the classifications of the functions, then you can go to these subgroups as well. So here I am writing a count which will count me the number of numeric values in a data set. So I am passing a data set like this. So here there are two numbers 1 and 2, so it should return us as 2. I am writing another count function over here and asking to count the numeric values in this data set, and we can see there are all strings only here, so it should return us 0. Now I am writing another count functions for, let's say, A2 to A15 as well as revenue. So these are the numbers. So it has counted me 14 numeric values. So these are those 14 values. I can pass the entire range of this data set as well. This is 18, right? So next function is counta. Counta does not distinguishes between a number or a string per se. It just counts the number of values in a data set. So if I pass a similar data set over here, like 1, A, B, so it should return us 3 because there are 3 values I am passing it over here. And you can see the syntax is counta value 1, value 2, and value 2 is in a square bracket. It means these are optional. So either you can pass one value or one range, or you can pass multiple. So I am typing count A, and I am asking to count a number of values in this data range. So it is giving us 14, or if I want to know the total number of values in this selected data set, it will return us 56. Next function is count blank. So count blank returns the number of empty values in a list of values and ranges. So let's say equal to count blank, and I am passing this data range. So 0. So there are no empty values. So I am changing it. You can see it has changed to 1 because I have deleted these values 2, 3. So count blank considers cell with no content and cell containing an empty string to be blank cell. So basically count blank and counta functions are complementary in nature. So when you have a data set, then how many blanks are there, how many values are total there. So you can use counta and count blank. Next function is COUNTIF. So as the name suggests, this is count plus if. So count and if means some condition. So whenever you have certain counting needs to be done under certain conditions, then COUNTIF is useful. Here I am typing COUNTIF. So it returns a conditional count across a range. You can see the syntax is this: range, you have to pass the range and then you have to pass the criteria. So here pertaining to these data sets, I have these conditions. So how many products are in electronics category? I am using COUNTIF. This is the range in which I want to count how many items are tagged as electronics. Okay, so 7. So you can see these are 4 over here and another 3 over here. So this has returned us 7. I have written it as a string, and I can also reference it with a cell. So it is returning us 7. Okay. Also, this function is not case sensitive, so I can write electronics like this as well. So that should not matter. Next condition is product with unit sold as 40. So here we had text-based condition, and now we have number-based condition. How many products are there where the unit sold is 40? Means I have to count the number of products where it is 40. Like pedestal fan white is 40, black trouser is 40. Yeah, there is no more 40. So I am writing equal to count if my range is this, and here we have number based conditions, and the criteria is 40. So I am parsing it like this, equal to, so 2, or you can do a hard coding as well as 40. Okay, here we have next condition, products with revenue more than 5100. So here we can see this is one, 5500, this is second, 5200, this is another 6000. So there are a total 3 products where revenue is greater than 5100, which is black trousers, table lamp, and wireless headphone. So total 3. So I want to write a COUNTIF, and here I have to give a logical condition. So this is the range I want to count, and here the condition would be greater than 51, and since I am putting a logical operator, I have to write it in double quotes, unlike we did in the previous example of equal to conditions for 40. Okay, so 3. Here we can also reference this condition with a cell. So I'm referencing it with cell over here, and then I will since I'm referencing it with a cell, I don't need a double quotes because this cell is already formatted in a text format. Next function, which is big brother of all of these functions, is COUNTIFs. COUNTIFs is able to achieve what COUNTIF does and what COUNTBLANK does and COUNTA does. So let's go to COUNTIFs and understand the syntax first. So it count values depending upon multiple criteria, and here you can say criteria range 1, criteria 1. So here these comes in pair, and you can see post criteria range 1 and criterion 1 rest are in a square brackets. So these are optional, means whether you need those criteria to be evaluated, then you need to pass. Else if you will passing only one criteria, then it will kind of work like COUNTIF functions only. Okay, here we have certain questions like this. How many products are in electronics category? So this could have achieved by the COUNTIF functions as well, but here we would write COUNTIFs. Here the syntax is criteria range 1. So what is the criteria range? What is the range where your criteria lies? So this is my range, right? And what is your criteria? Your criteria is this. So 7. Okay, so this is what we have achieved through COUNTIF functions. Now we need to find products with unit sold as 40 in clothing category. So here we have 2 conditions. So I'm writing COUNTIFs. So this is the criteria range, and one criteria is clothing, and second criteria is unit sold. So this is the second criteria range, and unit sold is 40. Okay, so this has returned us as 1. So in if you can see unit sold as 40, this is in electronics category, pedestal fan white. So this is not our answer we are looking for. We are looking for black trousers, which is in clothing, and unit sold is 40. Is there any other product? No. Right? We can write another condition over here. So here the condition is products with revenue more than 5100 and unit sold greater than 40 and are in electronics category. So in electronics category, does this product qualify? No. Here the revenue is less than 5100. This also doesn't qualify. This also doesn't qualify. This is also not qualifying. Does this qualify? Yes. So here revenue is greater than 5100 and unit sold is more than 40. And this does not qualify. This also does not qualify because unit sold is 38. So the answer is 1. So let's write COUNTIFs for it. So COUNTIFs, and first criteria range is this, and here the criteria is electronics. Okay, second criteria range is on revenue, and third criteria range is unit sold, this C2 to C15, and here the criteria is this. So it has returned as 1. So this is about COUNTIFs function. I want to demonstrate you one example about COUNTIF function only, which is not achievable through COUNTIFs though, because COUNTIFs is AND condition where your product is in electronics and revenue greater than 5100 and unit sold is so these are AND condition. What if you have OR condition? So here I have an example for that. So these are the product list a fan, TV, a speaker system, trouser, etc. So how many entries in the list are fan or trouser? Okay. So here, if I write a COUNTIFS function, then it will not work. So because we have OR conditions over here, so here we need to firstly count how many fans are there, then add with the count of trousers. So total 5 fan or trousers. Now let's see how you can use COUNTIFs function as a replacement of COUNTBLANK function. So let's go to the COUNTBLANK sheet, and here I am writing a COUNTIFs function. So I want to do a conditional count over here, and wherever there is a blank, so I can pass these double quotes. So it has given us two blank is there, and then now you can see number I changed because I have deleted one. So you can also do a conditional wildcard check in the COUNTIF function. For example, how many products are in fan category over here? So here in the name you can say ceiling fan blue and desk fan black. So we can write COUNTIF, and we want to search this range, and wherever there is a fan word is there, so I am putting a asterisk over here, and then fan, and then another asterisk. So this will check for that. So there are total three. Oh, sorry, ceiling fan blue, pedestal fan white, and desk fan black. So there are total three fan in the category. So this is about COUNTIF and COUNTIFs function. Let's go to the COUNTUNIQUE function. This is very much similar to the earlier functions we have checked. So here the question is how many unique category are there. So equal to count unique, and this is the range. This function also comes very handy during data explorations, that how many unique values are there in this row, that row, etc. So there are total two unique category. You can see electronics and clothing. There is a similar functions with multiple ifs condition in COUNTUNIQUEIFS, and you can see the syntax is like COUNTIFs function only. Range criteria range 1, criterion 1, criteria range 2. So here it is coming in a pair. So the first pair is mandatory, and then rest are optional because these are in a square bracket. So that's all for today's video, guys. If you're liking our content, please do subscribe SheetMetric because it means a lot to us. Thank you guys. Thank you for staying tuned with us. Bye.